40 minutes drive from Ragusa or Noto, and nestled within a valley formed by 4 hills, lies the spectacular town of Modica. One of 8 UNESCO Heritage Val di Noto towns and cities in southeastern Sicily whose architectural landscape changed forever following the devastating earthquake of 1693. Modica is built around a junction of steep valleys, with the oldest part of town, Modica Alta, on a ridge in between. Modica Bassa is the more recent district, along the valley bottoms. Rivers once ran down Modica's valleys, lined with buildings, but after a terrible flood in 1902, when they burst their banks, they were covered over. The town's main street, Corso Umberto, follows the course of one of these rivers, in the valley to the west of Modica Alta. Modica is a large and busy, authentically Sicilian town. It boasts some very fine baroque architecture, picturesque views and historic lanes. As well as Modica Alta and Modica Bassa, there is also a third part of town, Modica Sorda, a modern suburb detached from the historic part of Modica. Modica has a remarkable number of impressive churches, including 2 grand Baroque cathedrals. Up a flight of steps from Corso Umberto, the Duomo di San Pietro was originally built in the 14th century, but destroyed by earthquakes in 1613 and again in 1693, before being rebuilt in the Baroque style in the 18th century. The church dominates this stretch of Corso Umberto, and its steps are ornamented with large statues of apostles and saints. Higher up the slopes towards the old town perches the theatrical Duomo di San Giorgio, Modica Alta's cathedral and the town's most remarkable building. The twin staircases climbing to the church are attractive, with little half-wild gardens swarming with roses, wisteria and palms. Travelers with an interest in antiquities shouldn't miss the town museum, the Museo Civico on Corso Umberto. Displays include Greek and Roman ceramics, and engraved goods from the Modica area. Modica is the very best place to enjoy some authentic Sicilian chocolate. The chocolate is rich, dark and crumbly, produced in a traditional method imported from the New World by Spaniards. It can be melted, or eaten solid. Modica is a wonderful destination that charms visitors with its architecture, food, culture and sense of authenticity, so don't miss to visit it on your next trip to Italy.